cool, kids. What it is. We're going to do some neat stuff. The Pirate Stacker, our main man, is doing his Numismatic Challenge week 13 or 500, whatever it is. And he brought up an interesting coin, and I want to help him out. So, first things first, I'm watching this video live. I might be able to do it live, huh? Let me get the obverse of this coin.
Hold on. Okay, so there you have it. If it
Pause. And so these coins, if I can get the shot, come on. Give me that star, baby.
Of course,
It's not clear enough. All right, I'm going to pull out one of mine and show you what I'm talking about. So, first of all, it's a peseta. Some people say peseta. It's pronounced peseta. Okay? Pirate Stacker, it's a peseta. Now, in order to really talk about this, we got to go way back. New tripods. All right, this is an 8 real. Okay. Now the 8 real had several iterations, but finally, all that ended when this woman came in. Right? And then they changed everything. The purities, everything, right? The name of stuff. They tried several different new iterations, right? This one's 40 centavos, right? Or 40-cent coin, right? That's weird. That has nothing to do with reals. What happened? Well, the monarchy of Spain kind of lost all of its gusto, and they had a series of bad rulers. Really, after the death of Charles the Third, it got bad, and it just got worse and worse. This guy was actually hiding in Brazil when Napoleon was running about, and the rumor is that this guy, his father wasn't actually his father. Okay, and all of that after having a semi-competent time under this guy. You know, so it just got worse and worse, and of course here we've got Charles III's predecessor. All right. Anyway, back to the point. The peseta comes out. Here's a peseta. Okay. 1 peseta. And when it first comes out, right, it's a big hit. Yay, we're saved. And it's using the same system as the French, the Chilean, the Venezuelan, and the Italian, and the Greek, and Belgium, I believe, was on this system. Luxembourg was doing like a hybrid, and yeah, so they were all using the same kind of purities, 0.835, and you had the 1 peseta, a 2 peseta, right? There's the 2 peseta. That's a nice one. And then you went to the 5 peseta, which I will show you the original iteration of it. I have a few of them. Very cool coins. Very nice, very premier, very deluxe. Here we go. And this is going to be relevant, Pirate Stacker, because this coin actually is the predecessor to your coin in that the dates are determined by the stars and not the actual date. Okay? Actually, I'll pull out my better example. I have two of these. Okay. So the date is 1870. However, to know the true date, you have to go to the star. All coins were dated 1870, but there's an 1869 variety, and right, so the star's 1870, right? This one actually was made in 1870. However, I do have a coin made in 1869, and I'll show you what that looks like. This isn't it, but if it was, I'd be very happy. Because the 5 pesetas are extra scarce in 69. Okay, this one is a 70. You can tell it's harder to see than my other one there. But this is the 5 peseta. It's a 90% coin. So the other ones were 83.5. The crown coins of all these countries were in 90% silver. Okay? And that's important to remember. Alright. And you can get these below melt if you're lucky. Like this one. It's below melt. And actually, I would say most of the ones I own are below melt. I won't show off too hardcore because I have 2 rolls of, here, I'll show you one of them. I actually own 2 rolls of these, so don't hate me. There you go. I took 1 roll and put it in flips, but I actually got these at $12.87 each, which is crazy cheap. Melt value on these right now is probably like $24. So, yeah, it's like that. Half off for a coin from the 1800s. All right, anyway, that star I showed you, there was a reason for that. So, the Spanish thought it'd be cute, I don't know why, to take coins, date them 1870, and then take stars, see that, and put different dates in there. 69, right? So the reason I'm showing you this, guys, is because the Pirate Stacker, right? Let me see. I know I got one here. This might be it. That's actually from 1869. I think that's a 70. It's hard to tell sometimes when there's wear on these, and that's why it was a horrible system, by the way. I want to say that's a 70. Might be a 74. I don't know how far they went with this. Anyway, the point is, I actually have several of these lesser coins. I only have 2 of the crowns, but I actually have quite a few of these 2 pesetas and 1 pesetas. And, some of this stuff you can get under melt, guys, I'm telling you. I don't know, that's pretty close to melt on that, I would say. But, this one's really close to melt too, at $4. This is my favorite though. I'm gonna show you this Pirate Stacker. This is not something you just run into. This is the M.F.R. Jones of pesetas. I mean, there are more valuable ones, but I wanted to show you this. This happened right before the Spanish Civil War, and these coins, man, they are gorgeous. Now for your coin. Let's get to your coin, buddy. You're 10 minutes in. You don't want to see all my showing off here. That's really not what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to give you a little knowledge. So your peseta is 100 peseta. It was an issue. Oh, I wanted to show you this real quick. This is the short-lived king Amadeo the first. He was an Italian feller who was picked to replace the Queen, because the Queen got out of favor with the actual power in Spain, and they kind of usurped the crown. And yeah, it was a pretty bad deal. A pretty bad deal for the Queen, and it was Isabella. Yeah, bad deal. They took the crown, they gave it to this Italian guy. Well, the Spanish people weren't having that. So what they did is they actually, Isabella II was her name. There are coins with her on it that are very valuable. I don't have any, but the pesos, I believe they were pesos, yeah, which is, weird. They went from peso to peseta, so, but the people of Spain weren't having it. They're like, you're letting foreigners in here. So old King Amadio, he didn't last long. And then they put in Isabella's son, and he was a very popular king. Alfonso, I believe it was the 12th. Let me check. Yes, Alfonso the 12th. This is him. Tragically, this was in 1877. Alphonse, right? He died young. He didn't live very long, and he had an infant son. And you know what he named his infant son? Alfonso. And Alfonso the 13th was a very weak ruler in a very bad situation, because, like I told you, here's a few of Alfonso the 13th. And I showed you one of him as an adult earlier, you just didn't realize it. This is him as a baby. This is him as a little boy. If you do find the Puerto Rican coins for this, they're very valuable. Same thing with the Philippines. So just keep that in mind. I do have some Philippines coins with some of these cats on. But we're here, like I said, to show the coin that you are talking about, which is right here. And this is old Franco. Now, Franco, suffice it to say, was an interesting character. He was a general. So this one is a 1967. See that? 1967. 100 pesetas. And even though it says 1966, this coin is a 1967. And I paid $8 for it. Back when silver was much cheaper, I'm sure. Here's one. This one is a, let's see the date, 1966, so that is accurate. And it's the right star. This star will say 19. And I just showed you all this so you can see the tradition. This one was $4.10. So, again, silver was much lower then. All right. And I stacked this stuff as my silver, man. So 1966 again. So I need you, Pirate Stacker, I need you to check your coin and get the actual date on it, because if you got the right date, some of these dates are really, really nice dates. And when your coin's in really nice shape and it has the right date. So that, see that? 67, right? So if you had the right date and the right condition, you could have a real steal on your hands. And a lot of people don't know about this. This is why I'm showing it to you. 66, right? You know, and 1290. So silver was a little higher then, right? What was that last one? What did we pay for that one? Let's check. 1159. So see, silver's going up. Silver's going up. I'm paying a little more. I'm paying a little more for my half an ounce. It's about half an ounce of silver. All right. And that's why I see it as. I see a half ounce of silver. All right. So that's what I'm doing. We're playing a different game, but that's okay, because, you know, smart people say don't stack this stuff. But I'm going to send it all to the smelter when silver gets high enough. All right. Anyway, this one was $4.10. Is that all of them? I know I have more. And that's okay though, because again, these coins are really cool though. I totally get the appeal. I do. Man, luster is nice. I see what you mean about getting a clean coin. Man, yeah, good stuff. Boss, I want you to know that I appreciate what you're doing. I appreciate what you're trying to show, sharing this stuff. I've been trying to share this stuff for years, and you've already got way, way more traction than I do on here. So, congratulations. You are kicking butt and taking names. I like it. $21 for one of these. I'm into it. I love these things. I do have now, since we're talking about Italian states, Napoleon Bonaparte, the coin. Yeah. It's about the same amount of silver as a U.S. dime. One soldi. Yeah. Man, cool stuff you find. It's cool. All right. Well, Pirate Stacker, that's what I wanted to show you. Yeah, get those things when you can, boss. You did great getting that. And I just want you to check that date. I couldn't see it with your picture, so I want you to get on there. I want you to see if it's that good date. And if it is, it might even be worth sending in to get graded. I really mean that. If the date's right, those things, you can get a nice premium on those. But I do like my Spanish stuff, man. I do. Now, some people are hardcore into it. But I gotta tell you, there's just something about these old Spanish coins. Have an amazing day. Thanks for watching, and I hope you find all the collectibles of your dreams while you're awake. If you can't find them, don't blame me. I'm trying to show them to you. I want you to have great success and victory. I want you to find all of it. And I want you to just really enjoy your time in the game. I mean, this is where it's at. Ta-ta for now, guys. I got to take Eva to the vet. Oh, big update on Eva. If you did watch this long, I don't know. We're going to see what the vet says. We're going to do some more labs, but it really looks like we're going to have to put her down today. And I'm not looking forward to that. So, everybody pray for her. I hope those labs come back right, but she's not eating. She's not drinking. I'm having to tube feed her and water her, which I'm happy to do, but if her organs have failed, there's no real point torturing her. Man. All right. Oh, here it is. Here's Alfonso the 13th as an adult. So from a baby to that, you saw the baby. That's that's where that went. And here's him next to his pappy. There you go. Sometimes genetics can be interesting. Oh, you know what? I have his grandson. Actually, I do believe. Hold that thought. Juan Carlos, I believe, was his name. And he was who Franco gave control of the government to. You were asking about that, so we've gone full circle now. Juan Carlos. Let me pause this. All right, boss. See, we've gone full circle. There's Juan Carlos in 1999. And that is the grandson. So, that is who was the king when Franco decided to die. Because he stayed in power basically till he died. And you know what's funny is, interesting story, he actually groomed this young man to be his predecessor. Or not his predecessor, his, the word is eluding me, but he taught him to be his replacement. And joke was on Franco because Juan Carlos turned out being a pretty progressive guy. And I want you to have an amazing day, man, guys. Take care.